Hey YouTube, it's me, Emily. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the scandal, Diva Curl. There has been so much controversy. I'm sure you guys have seen, if you clicked on my video, I'm sure you've seen all of the other videos bashing Diva Curl and people, being really freaked out over what's been going on in the curly hair world. And I just want to start this video by saying that I really do empathize with the photos I've seen of women who have, lost hair, have bald spots, have lost their curl pattern. This isn't in no way meant to be insensitive to you guys. I really feel for you because I know it, as women, our hair means so much to us, and it really helps us boost our confidence. I mean, this is why I got into the hair industry. I love making women feel beautiful through their hair. I strongly suggest to you, if you're watching this and you've had any of those issues, please see a doctor. Please go do a dermatologist, a trichologist, your primary care doctor, get some tests done, because I really don't think that Diva Curl is causing all these problems. So with that being said, like most curly girls, my kind of entrance into the curly world was through Diva Curl. I started using their products about 2 years ago. I absolutely loved their stylers, but I did not like their cleansers and conditioners. So just coming from my background as a hairdresser, I've been licensed for 9 going on 10 years now. I know that if you're co-washing, which most of their cleansers are co-washes, so it's basically a very thick conditioner consistency cleanser that has a very small amount of surfactant. And so like the stuff that makes the product suds up, there is none. And when I first used it, I was like, okay, well, this is great. It's hydrating my hair, but my scalp is not getting cleansed. Like nothing is sudsing, nothing is rinsing off. And my hair was just too heavy. And then I started to get itchy. So when I started to get itchy, I was like, okay, so I'm having some sort of allergy or sensitivity to one of their ingredients, which is fine. Like, I'm not gonna, my body's not gonna agree with every brand I use, but I wasn't willing to have to add in a second sulfate shampoo to my routine to get my scalp cleaned. So I gave up on their cleansers and conditioners, and I did stick with their styling products for a while because I really did love the results. And I also wanna say, like, I know the curly girl method, demonizes sulfates, but there are very good, high quality sulfates that you can find in natural hair. If you're not shampooing properly, cleansing your scalp, you are going to leave all the oils, mineral buildup, product buildup on your scalp. It's going to make it itchy. It's going to clog your follicles, and you are going to lose hair. So my question to you, if you're a curly girl watching this video, are you seeing a curly hair specialist? Are you sitting in someone's chair more than once a year who lives and breathes curls? Because if you're not, I strongly suggest you get in one. It's a quick Google search, find someone in your area, look them up on Instagram, and sit with them. And my next piece of advice for that would be is to find someone who's brand agnostic. So what that means is they're not married and loyal to one hair care brand. Because like with my experience with Diva Curl, I was allergic to, something in their ingredients list. And if my stylist only carried Diva Curl, she really wouldn't have a suggestion for me for a cleanser and conditioner. So even if it's just 2 or 3 brands that they carry, having that variety is great, because you never know if you're going to agree with all of their ingredients or not. And like I said before, if you're having any sort of like major issue, and what I mean by major is like red scalp, bald spots, a lot of hair shedding more than usual, please go to a doctor who can get a blood test, who can test a piece of your scalp under a microscope. Please don't go to YouTube and try and look up videos and self-diagnose, because that's only going to hurt you in the long run. Because if you have something serious an underlying issue going on, you don't want to waste any time trying to figure it out and get to the bottom of it. I hope you didn't come here for any brand suggestions, because although I am a professional, I don't want to start suggesting other brands to use, because I kind of be contradicting myself. I really want you to get into someone's chair who can actually look at your scalp, look at your hair texture, look at your density, all those things that matter when, you know, you're going to purchase something. So get in someone's chair, look them up on Instagram, see if you think you vibe with them, and if you like their work, you know, make an appointment and they will definitely be able to suggest the right products for you. Okay. Now, like the elephant in the room, right? Let's look at the ratio of stylists and consumer/influencers who are coming out with these claims. Stylists using the Diva Curl products, especially the ones that are using them exclusively, have so much to lose if they're really noticing these problems in the salon. This is their livelihood. If they were seeing these major issues in their clients, don't you think they would be storming the gates of Diva Curl? I mean, and especially as hairdressers, we have such, you know, a connection to our clients. Like, we're gonna fight for them. If something's going on with their hair, like, we're gonna figure it out. But from what I'm seeing, and I'm sure you too, I mean, you can look on YouTube and just type in Diva Curl and you'll see all the videos coming up, and almost all of them are from consumers. So to me, that says, okay, the stylists using this every day in their salons, they're not finding any of these issues. So to me, that's like, okay, something else is going on. Yeah, you might all be using Diva Curl, but I'm gonna go through a list of things right now that can lead to all of these, you know, claims: hair loss, excessive shedding, bald spots, red, dry, itchy scalp. A hormone imbalance, that's like number one, right? If our hormones are not balanced, like, you're first gonna notice it in your hair. If you have hard water, you know, you're gonna get mineral buildup. If you don't have a filter in your hard water, like, that is really gonna mess with your hair. Age, our hair changes about every 7 years. So are you at that age where your hair just might be changing? The pattern might just be changing. Alopecia, I mean, that is a real thing. That is a real condition where men or women will just lose their hair. It's very heartbreaking. Female pattern baldness. Why is no one talking about this? So, you know, when we think of baldness, we usually think of men, because most men keep their hair short. So if there's a bald spot, everyone can see it. But I can tell you from experience with clients who have female pattern baldness, I mean, I could be in the middle of the back of their hair putting on a color, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you have a bald spot here. Did you know that? And most of them don't even know. And they're actually touching their hair, you know, when they're in the shower, they can, you know, they're in their hair every day. And it's a real thing. It happens. We just don't always see it, because most women wear their hair a little bit longer where it's not noticeable, especially if it's in the back. Stress. Stress plays a huge part in hair loss. I mean, most of us, if you actually just go through your hair when you're brushing it or washing it, and you like roll it up in a ball and look at it, and then keep doing that and looking at it, and you'll notice a fluctuation when you're going through a stressful time. There will be more hair that comes out of your head. And the big one, medications. You know, side effects from medications. It happens. It happened to me actually about a year or 2 years ago. I was losing a lot of hair when I switched up my medications. That is a real thing as well. And another thing I want to mention that I mention to all of my clients, when you're testing out new products, and I mean truly testing out products, get the trial sizes. Don't waste your money on the big ones because you might not like it. Even if it's something that I use in the salon, you might go home and the way you're applying it, it just might not come out the same. I actually noticed this with my hair. I would leave my hairdresser and it would look awesome, but then when I used it at home, it was like, oh, not the best, but I was able to buy a trial size of something else within that brand and I loved it. So just beta test, you know, it's hair. Like, let's not take it too seriously. I know as women, like, we love our hair so much. It's why I got in the industry. I love making women feel beautiful through their hair. But at the end of the day, it's not who we are. It's just part of who we are. So if you don't like, you know, how it came out, just go home, rewash it, and restyle it. And then the last thing, do not let people over the internet put fear into you. Just because someone has a bigger voice than you and a louder voice than you, don't let them make you fear something, especially if you don't have any issues. I've seen videos of women who have been using Diva Curl for so long who are throwing away hundreds of dollars of their hard-earned money because they're convinced and they're scared that it's going to happen to them. If you've been using Diva Curl and you're fine, you're fine. Don't waste your money. If you want to change brands, that's fine too, but don't feel like you have to throw all that money away now just because someone else is, you know, coming up with all these claims. And that's really it. You know, let's use some cognitive thinking here. Let's put all the pieces together. And like I said, you know, if you're really stressed out over this, like it was really stressing me out for a while because I couldn't go online without seeing a new video. Just shut it off. Shut off YouTube, shut off Instagram, go outside, take a breath. It's not that serious. It's our hair. We are not our hair. Our hair is just part of who we are. And the number one thing to take away from this video is please get in someone's chair, whether that be a dermatologist, your primary doctor, but all of us curly girls, stop cutting your own hair. Get on the internet, find someone in your area that you vibe with and get in their chair because they are going to change your world. And that's really it. Let me know what you guys think down below. Have you guys been seeing all this madness? What do you guys think? I hope you enjoyed that. I hope I can spark some new thought. And I hope you guys have an awesome day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.